tonight. Like Freddie say.
Dance tonight. Dance to. Is he saying? I think he's saying jam,
Jam
right?
tonight. Let's jam
Jam.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Freddie was kind of like, on that, what's the name? So he had that talk. Let's jam tonight.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Look, I got the big jug of water today.
Oh yeah. Okay. Damn, you swallow like that, you should never be talking about you need a man. What the hell going on here? This all you men, that's Nori. Oh my God.
Refreshing.
Wait a minute. I can't let me get this show started. I got to let these cats know what I just seen.
You ain't just seen nothing.
Yo.
You truthfully.
Listen, y'all guys got to get on it. Hey, let me get the show started. Here, listen. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I was just drinking water, dude.
Oh my God. You wasn't just drinking it, man. She swallowed it. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
Help, Lord.
It's going down right here. Fitness by Nori. We in the house, man. And if I had one wish left and the genie told me to rub the bottle, I want to see Nori drink water. Guys, you missed a great experience hearing Nori drink this water. I'm glad I'm recording because I'm gonna run back those special effects just right there. And
This is terrible.
happy Valentine's to you guys that ain't got a woman. You should have heard this woman drink this water. And then she said,
Oh my God. Listen, you gotta be careful with the stuff that
my
you got
God.
going on before we go live.
Oh,
Because somebody, G is crazy.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God. Listen, y'all.
you made me miss my oatmeal breakfast. I was getting ready to eat my oatmeal and I stopped. The way you was guzzling that
God.
down.
Whatever.
And I'm like,
Listen,
you ain't
I'm
got a
trying to
man?
hydrate before we go on. And then I get up here and get the, dry throat, nervous. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to hydrate. And it made it louder. It magnified things because the microphone was.
Well, I tell you what, when I replay the remix of this, I'm gonna put a little music to it and all that. Yo, these guys gonna be kicking your door in, baby. So
I'm going to holler. I'm not
'cause
playing.
there ain't no way in the world someone swallow the sounds
Wait
that
a
I
minute,
heard.
G.
I'm just saying the sounds that I heard drinking that water. There's no way in the world you gonna tell me you ain't got a man. That's
Oh
ridiculous.
my God. Well, I don't. I
That's
don't
ridiculous.
have a man.
It's
Let
gonna,
me tell you
it's gonna
something.
be studs and all that trying to get with you after I'm finished.
Look,
with
and
this.
that is really
Oh, my
what's the
God.
word I'm looking for? That's really cute. However, I mean, I'm not interested. That ain't my thing. You know,
Yeah,
I ain't
right.
nothing wrong with it. I got
But-
many friends
but
that
if-
play the field, but that
But if
just
they
ain't
hear
my-
that, that's gonna be their thing. It ain't even about you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. What I heard.
and it was
Yes.
good too.
Yes, yes.
Look, I tell my sister and them, whoever don't like water don't like Jesus. I ain't playing. Water is so refreshing to the soul.
But what
And
I just
tell-
heard, I mean, it was sacrilegious. I'm thinking about loading it up on Pornhub. I don't know. I'm just really, not knowing what direction to go with this here. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I can tell you got stuck. Look,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't even
saying-
start the show.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, yo, is that her? Or did she got a special effect box back there with the...
Whatever. Listen. And it was good too.
Oh, my God.
Good to the last drop.
Where's your husband? I need to talk to him. Where the
I
hell
don't know. Somebody should have talked to him before time. Now I don't even. Anyway,
I let him hear this. He may apologize on
he gonna.
air. On air. Listen, baby, I'm just going through some things.
Oh my goodness, guys! As y'all can see, the topic today is let's talk. We're gonna kind of chit chat about a little bit of everything. And if you all wanna chime in, talk about some, just shoot it to me. Let me know. I mean, we good. Last week we talked about we was talking about relational fitness. We talked about ways to keep a man happy. And then the week before that, we spoke about ways to keep a woman happy. And both of those were from Nori's perspective, right? I'm not saying I know it all, I
No.
know a little something, you know
No.
what I'm saying?
But just listen. Don't even all them cooking instructions you gave them women and all that. Teach them to drink water like that. You keep your man in the house. Believe me.
Listen, some things you can't teach. I got to keep some things to myself.
I'm just saying. It's the simple things that you.
Gee, some of the simple things. Drink water.
Yeah.
And that's true. Because when you drink water, it keeps everything fresh. Your girl parts fresh and
Yeah,
everything. It
yeah.
keeps everything fresh when
Yeah.
you drinking your
but
water.
the way you finish that.
Oh, whatever. Lord have mercy. So, G, how was your week? What did you do? Like, it's still cold outside.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
it's up and
ridiculous.
down. This is if you ain't got pneumonia by now, you got a hell of a system in your body to
Well, I
fight
ain't
off
had
colds and all
pneumonia.
of that. Then you good because this weather has definitely been going up and down, up and down.
Yep.
You could walk out the door with a coat on and come home with shorts. You got to stop at the mall and shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just ridiculous. But otherwise, I've been really working on my music.
Yep.
My YouTube channel is growing. I'm heading toward 30,000 subscribers. I mean,
Already.
yeah, it's growing, and that's why I just put the Valentine's Day mix for the
With
grown and
Luther
sexy.
and Freddie Jackson.
Luther versus Freddie,
Okay.
and I put you on it.
Yes, I'm
Yes,
featured
yeah,
on the
you
picture.
featured on it. You on the cover and everything.
Yes.
And I put your business up there. Some flyers about where you
Nice.
at and what you're doing. So I'm over 1,100 views in a day and a half.
Nice.
So
nice.
it's a lot more people that know about you. I put a thing on it on which you got the outfit on, like she's available.
Wait a minute. What?
You
What
know-
outfit with her?
You the red suit that you had on because it went with
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Right.
Yeah, I put a sign up on it and say she's available. So
Did you-
things is gonna work out.
Did you really? You better just be joking.
Then all I have to do is throw this special effects of you drinking water. Hell, it's a wrap.
It's on,
Yeah.
right?
Hell, I'll be DJing a wedding any day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Listen, so that brings me to the point. The classes are doing amazing, doing wonderful things, guys. We
Yes.
have classes at the DeSoto Recreation Center Monday through Thursday at 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. So you have no excuses, okay? Some people like to work out early. Some people like to work out late. Some people say, oh, I need to get it in before I forget or before life start to happen and I can't get it in. And then some people say, hey, let me shoot directly after work. So 8 o'clock doesn't work for me, but 7 o'clock works for me. Get right off from work through that traffic, come straight on in there and get that work, right?
Right.
And so we have classes Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. And then on Saturdays, we have 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. All right. So a lot of people don't like to work out by themselves. A lot of times it's hard to get up and work out by yourself. But when you do something like a class or something, you come up in there, you meet people, you find your core people, you find your tribe, and people get to calling each other and, hey, you going, hey, meet me there and stuff like that. And before you know it, you have a community of people that's helping encourage you and push you to hit your goals. So classes are really, really good for those that don't know what to do or those that need motivation, inspiration, things like that, and that needs a community that can help them get there. I know the community that we got over there at Fitness by Nori is something serious. I'm not playing. You got people like Miriam done lost 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You got Chris, he done lost his stomach. You got, listen, I can just go down the list. Things are happening over there, okay? Everybody trying to get their bodies together. Renee, she want her hot girl summer. Julian, he want his hoochie daddy shorts. So we got to get the legs right. So, like, it's whatever it is that you need, you can find it over there at Fitness by Nori. Like, just come on out. And if it's something that you want to create and you want to come through with something, let me know. I'll help you. Look,
you have helped me.
again, like I say, I don't charge for everything. You want some advice, you want some suggestions, I'm here to help you. I want you to live a nice, healthy, happy, whole life. That's why Fitness by Nori talks about everything right here on this Lunchtime Power Hour. What you say, G?
I say you've helped me. You know, just giving me advice. You know, I haven't got over to the classes, but I'm on my way. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm feeling good now. What was them girls that was here working out with you?
You're talking about Chris. She was over here working out, and then who else? Look, I done drew a blank. Well, she don't like her name. So
Yeah.
Kennedy Nicole.
Okay, yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait to see them because I was kind of embarrassed when they were here. You know.
Why?
Because I was out of shape and they was really in shape and they were working hard, you know, and everything. Every time I see that, it makes me say, "Damn, you got a ways to go." So you know,
No, and then in comparison, you don't want to compare yourself to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a
You wanna-
comparer.
huh?
I'm a comparer. I just
Well, you
can't
don't
help
want to
it.
do that. You want to do what you can do. But think about what you've done in just this short period of time.
Yeah, that's why when I
Like
come
you
in there,
move so quick.
yeah, like when I come in there, I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna walk up to them like I'm fine. You know, it's a whole.
I mean,
different,
you are fine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be like like I'm Shamar Moore or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah,
You want to be Shamar.
Yeah, Shamar's a cool dude. You know, he's a good-looking dude that got swag. That's what I like about Shamar.
That's what you like about Shamar.
Yeah, he's a real cool cat, man. In his shows, that's one of the few people that I've seen go to multiple different shows, and I follow their shows. You
Okay.
know, what was that one he used to be on Ion? When they were detectives and they.
Oh,
was,
yeah.
Yeah. Then he went to the other show that's on CBS. I follow him. I like how he act. You know, he's just a cool, real street.
Yeah, I liked him too, especially in the movie where he was supposed to marry the girl and the girl was shooting at him.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
crazy. He was moving. He was running.
Yeah.
I like Shamar
I would
more.
run too, yeah. And just like I say, he's just a real cool cat, man. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And it ain't nothing wrong with admiring other brothers. You ain't
Of
trying
course,
to be
we
in
gotta
love
give
or
each
not.
other compliments.
Yeah, definitely. He's just a cool cat, man. That when I see people that get in the business and they always keep them business to themselves, like the Denzel Washingtons and all, I have a lot of respect. They don't let their family and all that get into the tabloids. You know, they just
Right.
Yeah,
And that's because they walk upright.
right.
Yeah. So it's nothing for their families to be thrown out there and slain because of their foolishness.
Right. You only
know?
see me on my movies. You ain't be, oh, I seen Denzel over here hanging out at the, what's the name? Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
a real cool cat that always
Yeah.
was about
And
his
a lot
family.
of people don't even know he has a son that's in the movie, industry and stuff as
Yeah,
well.
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, come on out. DeSoto Recreation Center, 211 East Pleasant Run Road, 211 East Pleasant Run Road in DeSoto, Texas, right there at the city of DeSoto City Hall, right there. Okay.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's circuit
No.
burn?
Monday through Thursday.
No, but I'm saying, what is circuit burn?
So, so Monday through Thursday are the classes, but I throw circuit in there sometimes, which is a little bit more focused on weights, toning, things like that.
Okay.
So I mean, we use weights and stuff in the regular total body experience class, but it's a smaller weight because we do more reps. But in the circuit burn class, we get into the weights a little bit more, or into the more of the body, the body weight, and different stuff like that. There are different things that I do for different goals.
Nice.
So yeah, come on out, guys. Come on out. And then Saturdays, of course, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Yeah, make sure you guys share this. Please share this video. Share, please. We would greatly appreciate it. Let's talk about a little bit of Black excellence. Listen, Hamlin, he has come back with his team of doctors that helped him and stuff. He's accredited them to, of course, saving his life, but he's really been appreciative about, them helping him and stuff like that. And he's here to play football and see another day. So I'm just so grateful that that young man's life wasn't snuffed out. So he's so young, And he's back on the scene. He's playing. I don't know if he's playing yet, but he's back on the team. So anyway,
No doubt.
Tim, that's my girl. She's deemed the first Nigerian female artist to win a Grammy. And I like the song "You Don't Need No Other Body." You don't need no other. But look, I ain't say I could sing now.
Yeah, but you
But
trying.
I can dance
Yeah.
now. Anyway,
You can dance?
we ain't gonna show them today.
Okay, yeah.
We're not gonna show 'em today.
One day we're gonna go in there in the other room and let you do your thing, play some music.
You really gonna do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Put you together something, yeah, so they can see you, do your thing.
they gonna see me do my thing. They gonna see me work out. That's what they gonna see me do. Listen, I want you guys to put on your calendar March 30th. March 30th is a Thursday. We're having another fitness party. Put on your calendar March 30th. Okay. It's at the city of DeSoto, right? The DeSoto Recreation Center. It's at 7 p.m. But all kind of stuff happens at the fitness party. We give away prizes and we do giveaways, and the person who brings the most first time guests or whatever, they get a prize, like all kind of stuff. So it's crazy. We went live last time to show you guys what we do in that particular party, but yeah, this time I don't know if we're gonna go live because I got some other things that I got some other stuff that I want to do that might not be censored for TV. How about that? So if you guys put that on your calendar, make sure you come out. All right. Back to Black excellence. You just made me think of that when you talked about me going and doing my thing. Back to Black excellence. Beyonce, your girl, made history at the Grammys by becoming the artist with the most Grammy wins ever. She got 32 Grammys. The artist, like, to have 32 Grammys, my mom was like, I wonder where does she put those? She probably got a Grammy room, okay? But she made history when she won the Grammy for Best Dance Electric Music album for her 2022 Renaissance album. So Beyonce now counts 32 total Grammy wins. Congratulations. That girl is something serious. Listen, she came out with the song or whatever, and she just did like a remix to Cuff It, and it's kind of slow, and it's got like it's slow, and it's got like a choir kind of feel to the background or whatever. But I went right on over there and put me a little video to it. I sure did. That Beyonce knows she be doing some stuff.
Man, her concert tickets is off the chain. I hear they charging.
They are some serious. I was told that they were like $1,000 for like nosebleed or whatever. Yeah. That's crazy. And then I read something where people were doing GoFundMe to raise tickets to go to the Beyonce concert, Oh, I want to talk about something else too as it relates to her. She's on tour or whatever with the concert, right? And she went to Dubai. And she did her concert in Dubai. And it's certain things, because it's a Muslim culture over there. It's certain things that you cannot do, right? And she made everything clean. Of course, she have people that check on stuff like she's supposed to and all of that, and know the things that she can and cannot do. And some of the things that she took out of her show as it relates to the other community of people, they got mad and they were trying to cancel her. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. If you are a fan of whoever, you're not going to be trying to cancel them just because they didn't acknowledge you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like T.I. say, oh, I didn't mention your name. That's what all of this about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to cancel her because she's following the rules in another country. Like, right. That's just ridiculous. That's just silly. So you mean to tell me that everything is all about you to the point to where you want her to lose money and everything just to put you on or whatever? Like, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
That it just ain't gonna happen. I mean, when you have professionals and business people, they're gonna check out things and they're gonna know the rules and regulations, the policies and procedures behind different things, different cultures, especially when they're traveling across these lines or whatever. And so she did that. I used to live in Dubai. There are certain things you cannot do. There are certain things you cannot wear over there, okay? One of my girlfriends was like being funny or whatever and was trying to like, flirt with the police or whatever. She almost got her tail took to jail. Like, we were like, oh my God, like they for real over here. Like, it's certain things you cannot do. So don't get mad at Young Say because she's being the adamant professional that she was trained and taught to be. And the professional that we all love, okay? The one that will dance until her toes bleed to give you an amazing show. Like, don't get mad at her because she's doing the things that she's supposed to do. Like, you might want to check yourself.
Right.
That's all I got.
Now, who your friend going to go out the country and then go fool with some police?
Well, we were living over there, and she didn't know. She didn't know. She almost found out real quick
Tell
though.
her to stick in the hood with the thugs.
Baby, cause he like almost flipped her around and everything. Like, like what we doing? Maybe you talking about scared. Scared was me. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not fit to go to jail in another country, boo. You about to be on your own.
So what made you move out there?
I went out there. I was what made me move out there? I was out there because I was trying to save my marriage.
Really? You went to another country?
Yeah, I actually, he was working in Afghanistan for a country in Afghanistan, and the only reason that you have to be in Afghanistan is if you are working. And so I left my job. I was working for the government, and I left the Department of Defense, and I went to a company called AECOM, and I went on a contract over to Afghanistan. And we were actually stationed on the exact same base. And my company gave us married housing and all of that. So we were able to live together and all of that. So, yeah. And that was in Afghanistan. Well, then, of course, I did so good and all of that. And I got promoted, and I ended up transitioning the one of our processes or whatever over to Dubai. And I ended up staying in Dubai for like 5-6 months.
Okay.
Yepper.
He had her mind.
Huh?
He had your mind.
No, it wasn't that he had my mind. I was married, which means that I was supposed to be for the goal that we were after, but things change, and they're it's just how it's supposed to be right now, and I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
So what's your point, G? Why you trying to throw some?
No, I'm just saying, you got
You what?
You got girls won't even go up the block for a man. You going to other countries. That's deep.
You know what? And that's crazy because that's what my spiritual father said to him when I was over there. He was like, you need to he basically was telling me that if I came over there and if I didn't like it, that we would come back home, right?
Right.
So I made it to the first R&R, which was 90 days. And then we left and we went on vacation or whatever somewhere. And then we came to here and, took care of our business and stuff. And then we went back over. So when we went over the second time or whatever, we was trying to make it to the next 3 months, right? Because I was on a year contract. And I was telling him, I was like, I really don't like it over here. Like, it's bombs and stuff going off. Yeah, I mean, you never know when it's going to hit one of these containers. Like, I just really want to go home where it's safe, one. And two, I came over here to try to work on something or whatever. And I can't focus solely on that because we got work and we got bombs and we got all of this stuff going on, right? And so I was like, I just really don't want to, be here or whatever. And so he proceeded to, to use some words like basically stop complaining or whatever.
Yeah, if a bomb kill you, it's meant to be.
And
just saying, what you complaining about?
Well,
yeah,
he wasn't saying it like that, but he was like stop complaining or whatever. And I was like, the word that he used or whatever, it just, I don't deal well with disrespect. I was already over there for, a disrespectful reason, whatever. But I don't deal too well with disrespecting. So I just kind of got up and walked off or whatever. And my spiritual father was telling him, like, dude, she came over there. She was already broken. So just think about a person that broke their leg and they're limping across the street, right? So they make it across the street with this broke leg, and then when they get to you, you still talking to them crazy or treating them crazy or whatever, right? And so that's the analogy that my spiritual father gave him. It's almost like she's limped to a whole nother country on a broken leg, and you're still, doing these things or whatever. And so with that being said, we're here where we are right now. And again, like I said, it is how it is. It's supposed to be. I don't know why people think because I'm talkative or whatever that I am combative, or that I like to debate or I like to fight. You know what I'm saying? In my marriage, that's not something that happened. He was the leader. He took the lead. He was the head. He made the decisions. I followed. I didn't have no problem with it at all. You know what I'm saying? So when things went south a little bit, that's why I didn't have no problem with getting up, going over there, doing my part or whatever. And that's what you want to do. You want to do everything in your power, everything that you can do. So once everything is done and over with, you can say, I did everything that I could do.
No doubt. And again, guys, she's a great woman. Only great women do that type of thing.
Right.
To make their marriage right. If you was out of shape, I would marry you. To be honest.
Well, I was out of shape then.
No, but I'm just saying, in my rule of thumb, you get a certain age, don't get no woman that's a personal trainer. Your years will disintegrate.
Listen.
You're not gonna make it, bro.
We ain't gonna even talk about that.
Where's my heart medicine, baby? You got to, listen, you get a certain age, make sure you in better shape than who you with. And that's women and men, don't matter. Do not get someone that's in better shape than you and you're not willing to raise your game up because it ain't going to be good for you.
Facts. I was talking to this one guy. We are the same age or whatever. And he, we were just having like just general conversation or whatever. And he said like one of his questions was, are you still able to produce a baby? And I was like, absolutely. I told him, the scientific part of things, all the stuff or whatever. And he was like, now this don't make no sense. A woman, this age and you can still have, who wants to have kids at this age? Obviously you, because you asked about it.
Right.
Because I ain't said nothing to you about no kids because I wouldn't have no kids with you. I wouldn't have no kids with you if I was young. I wouldn't have no kids with you if I was old. I wouldn't have no kids with you if I was disabled. How about that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have no kids with you if I could run real fast, if I could run real slow. I wouldn't have no kids with you.
Yeah.
So,
so
I was telling him, listen, you the one talking about kids. I don't even want no kids. Like, wait a minute. Where are we?
But you would have a child if it happened, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
if I were to if that were to happen, I would feel like, that the Lord gave me that blessing, and I would absolutely have the baby, and I would be an amazing parent. Like me and Els be fighting right now.
But you really don't want a kid.
Like when I was married, up until that time, I said yes or whatever. But after that, it's like I started to feel a little bit more comfortable with being able to say that I don't want kids. And it was, excuse me, it's all because of our experiences, right? When I was coming up, my grandmama told us, go to school, get your high school diploma, go to college, get your degree, get a good job, get married, buy a house, have kids, and leave your legacy, right? And that's what we were taught. We wasn't taught to leave our legacy in other things, or you can do buildings, you can write books, you can, it's like you got to have babies, right? And that's because that's how we kept our legacy going and stuff, and how we grew in so many Black people over here and whatever the case may be, right? But for me now, no.
It would be an accident. And then you would have to tell a kid, look, you were accident, so shut up.
No, not necessarily. If I were to get married and I trusted my husband, obviously, and that's something that he wanted, I would absolutely do it for him and his legacy. I would.
Right. But I'm just saying, in your mind, you really just don't really want no kid at this point.
Yeah, I don't have to do it especially if I'm gonna be single.
Because I'm
Who
trying to
wants
put this
to
in,
sign up for that?
I'm trying to put this in your profile. Now we're looking for semi-sterile men.
I don't want no. You ain't gotta be sterile.
Yeah, because if he ain't, if he can produce, then he may just trip up and mess you up. I don't want you to have something.
And then I had somebody, a guy. Of course, I'm talking and we going through these dating questions or whatever.
Yeah.
And he asked me. Of course, it's going to always go to sex, okay? At some point, it's going to, the conversation about sex is going to happen.
To.
And so he was asking, well, do you take anything to prevent, and I was like, no. And he was like, well, would you mind getting on birth control pills? I said, would you mind getting a vasectomy? I mean, it's easier for y'all than us. It's a snip. You don't even have to stay in the hospital or anything, and you can have sex in a couple of days.
So he's trying to raw dog, huh?
Well, I mean, for me, that's
he want raw dog. He ain't trying to strap up or nothing. He just talking about if you ain't taking pills, he's letting you know you gonna get the Blastmaster KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? So,
I like the Blastmaster KRS-One. So,
God, you guys need to get up on it. You know what I'm saying? Are we on a gay hotline? What the hell? There's a woman right here just looking for a good man that got the Blastmaster. Now I know it's a bunch of country cats blastmastering all day long. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
No. So with some of the contraceptives, like the condoms and stuff like that, they irritate me or whatever. So I'm like,
okay, well this is good. This is good. So a lot of guys don't want to wear them anyway.
I have to know the guy. I have to be with him. We have to, be together.
Do you have
to
bring any medical thing with him or anything? Do you want to see his medical records?
You don't have to bring nothing. We are going.
Oh, okay. So you gonna check him out?
Yeah, we gonna go together.
Take his thing and squeeze it. If some pus come out, leave him alone right away.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
If he got some pus or something coming.
Well, no, we ain't. I'm not a doctor. You know.
Yeah, but it's certain tests you can do on your own.
I leave that up to the doctor. But we go together.
If his balls stink, something wrong.
Yeah.
It's just like if a woman's vagina stinks, something wrong.
Something is wrong. Yeah. Listen.
So ladies smell a balls.
And I'm gonna talk. Look, let's talk about it. And it's a lot of women that have had this particular issue where it smells or whatever, where it's like, like fishy or whatever the case may be. Yeah. And ladies, listen, don't be ashamed. That in that area is your pH balance. It's so easy for it to get thrown off. It's very sensitive in that area. We were not meant to be with 35, 45, 600, 932. We weren't meant to be with all them different men, okay? Right. But if you are, then there's a way that, that's a reason why your pH balance and stuff is off. A lot of times we're thinking, I got a yeast infection and this is happening. A lot of times it actually starts in your gut, okay? Mm-hmm. So you want to take a probiotic. Take a probiotic. Probiotics will help get that good bacteria. It'll have more good bacteria than bad bacteria. Now, understand this. There has to be some bad bacteria there, right? To fight off stuff or whatever, right? And the stuff that you're eating and things like that, it creates different bacterias and things like that. So there has to be a good balance, though. It has to be more good than bad. So get you some probiotics and help that gut, okay? And then if you can't seem to get rid of that smell. And so a lot of people don't understand, like women, we smell ourselves before anybody else.
Yeah, because I've smelled women through their panties. You know,
Yeah.
they didn't have their pants off and you could smell them.
Yeah.
I'm
And I
tempted-
mean,
yeah.
you pass by or they sit down and you get that ass wind, you know what I'm saying? And it smell
Yeah.
like it's gonna knock you out, you know what I'm saying? Or they pass by and you get a whiff of that skirt. It's like, wait a minute, what have you been doing? I had a girlfriend that said she would go to the workout class at a gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it'd be some girls in there and they just be cutting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And she was just like, Nori, help me understand. I don't get it. At 5 o'clock in the morning, why would somebody be smelling sour like that at 5 o'clock in the morning? Well, for one, I mean, he could have tapped on the shoulder and she had to, you know, go ahead and put out before she go to the gym.
Yeah.
Some of us are like that, but some of us are also like, you know, sex give you energy, you know, and so she probably did her thing, you know. Even though you go and wash up or whatever, it's still because your bacteria is not balanced. So in the vagina area, right, you would want to get some boric acid suppositories. Okay. I know I had a friend or whatever. And again, this is a natural thing, guys. Look, don't be embarrassed about it. I understand that you would be embarrassed about the odor, but if there are ways for you to take care of that. I had a friend that was going to the doctor and everything and was like, hey, like, what is this? Like, I know I smell it. You know, doctor was down there like, I don't smell nothing, you know, and I'm right here at it, you know, but you smell yourself before anyone else smells you. And she was just very adamant about it is something going on down here, you know. And so boric acid suppositories will really help you in that area. She only did, the first time she only did 2 days or whatever, but it says to do it for a week, to do it for 7 days. So once she realized, you know, because the odor and stuff went away after a couple of days, and she was like footloose and fancy free, right?
Yeah.
But she realized, oh, I need to, you know, go back and do it or whatever. So she did it for a full 7 days. Now, listen, when you are doing these, you do not have intercourse, okay? So guys, if you want your girl to clean her cooch, listen, you're going to have to give her a break, okay, so she can get that thing balanced back out, all right? And you're going to have to be mindful of the things that you're doing also, because, guys, you can bring bacteria from her over here to her, and you can throw her off, all right?
Right.
So make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do, and anything can throw our bacteria off, guys. I mean, soaps and laundry detergents and all of that, like anything can throw it off. I know for me, that's why I can't mess with anybody. I can't have a dude that's got a community penis. I can't, because I'll be laid up in the doctor's office in the stirrups with my legs up like, you need to fix this today, not tomorrow, okay? I just can't. I'm super duper sensitive. I only use I only use Dove or Ivory soap. That's it. Period. I don't use all them body washes and all it. I don't. I only use cocoa butter lotion or the oil. Period. I don't use all that other stuff. Like, once you find the stuff that helps you, that's not throwing you off or whatever, you stick with it. Okay. Like, I'm super duper sensitive in that area. And you find some women that are, and with women like that, they can't rock with everybody. They can't sleep with everybody. So, you know, I'm glad that God made me like that, you know, because I'm a very high-natured person. And so
I heard about you. Yeah.
You ain't heard about me.
A couple of guys went to school with you, told me some stories.
You are doggone tell. Look, if anything, they told you, dang, Nori was stingy. She tight, you know. Well, my grandmother, she really wouldn't let me go anywhere and do anything. Anyway,
that's why you so loose now. If you can get loose, because you was help.
I'm not loose. G.
No, I'm just saying if you could get. No. I'm not saying you got any men, because
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Let me finish. Let me finish. That's why you loose when you in your relationship. You sexual. You know? There's women that ain't sexual that be in relationships.
And you know what? That kills me too.
Yeah.
They in a relationship and they like, oh, I don't want to give them. Oh my God, I'm gonna say I got a headache because I don't want to give them none.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet your old girl over there ain't saying she got no
That's
headache.
what I'm saying. That's why backup
Y'all
plan
better
is
stop
always.
playing with these men.
And another thing, you know, if you come around me and your thing is stinking, I'm pouring mouthwash down there. suppository as hell, you gonna get some damn Listerine down in your thing.
Oh my God. That's really gonna throw their pH off.
Yeah.
And then they really gonna be walking around here smelling like a
Your
fish fry.
punani smell like your breath. It stink. Yeah.
Your punani and your breath, neither one of them should smell.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Listen, you got guys, take care of your hygiene. Like, we be on here and we be talking, and the stuff that we be saying, sometimes we be clowning and acting crazy. But like, for real, it's only because we've had encounters with these things, right? Man, when I tell you, I talked to a guy and his breath was so bad. I talked to a female and her breath was so bad too. I was just like, what? You know what? You got some shit on your mind. Like, this is ridiculous. I need to help you in this area, okay? Guys, it's nothing wrong with going to the dentist, getting checked out. However, there are things that you do every day that can help you, help sustain you. It's maintenance, not just brushing your teeth, flossing and rinsing, okay? But making sure that you are eating the proper things. Everything that you eat is either healing you or killing you, okay? So make sure you're eating the things that are healing you, that's giving you energy, that's cleansing, all right? So, like, it's nothing more offensive than talking to somebody and you're burning off their eyebrows and their eyelashes and their nose hairs. Like, that's not cool. They came to you whole, they want to leave whole. And when they leave, they don't want to take that smell with them, all right?
Right.
So.
No doubt. So again, yeah, we fool with you, but remember, birds of a feather flock together. A lot of times I learned personal hygiene from men that came out the community that was sharp.
Yeah.
And they see us a certain way, say, hey man, that you don't need to wear that. That don't look cool. You know? They taught you how to prepare yourself for the ladies. Smell good. Always wear something that make you smell good, because women are very sensitive to smell of a man,
Love
and I learned that.
Man.
Yeah, I learned that from older guys. So if you hanging around a bunch of cats that they smoking weed and they don't even clean up their hygiene from that, that you could walk up on you and you could smell it on them, then you don't know nothing about keeping yourself clean, because you would know, like, yo, I've been smoking, my shirt don't be right, I'm not wearing that out on the street. You know what I mean?
And 2G, when you smoking and stuff, men and women, you can taste it in their, in their areas and stuff. Like, everything that happens in the body comes out there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my God. So listen, this week was crazy. Okay. I did a live, and my sister, Bree, she was calling me, we was talking on the phone, and she was calling me a psychopath. And I couldn't understand why she was calling me a psychopath, right? She was calling me a psychopath because she was saying that my refrigerator looked like I'm a killer because all I have in there is meal prep and bottled water. And the containers that the meal prep is in is black at the bottom, clear at the top. And the bottles that the water is in is the essential water, right? So it's clear and it's got black writing or whatever. And she was just like, you don't have any fruit in there or anything. So listen, I don't have any fruit and stuff in there because I'm not supposed to be eating that right now, okay? So what I had to explain was my refrigerator is set up and conducive to the lifestyle that I am living, okay? It doesn't have any temptation in there. So guys, one thing you want to do is you want to try to make things easier for you, okay? So you want to remove those temptations. If you know that you have a problem with eating cookies, candy, especially at night, you want to go in there and grab that ice cream and stuff like that, do not have it at the house. So for me, I don't have stuff like that at the house. Like, I love, love, love Funyun potato chips, okay? I love the regular Funyuns. I like the hot fun onions. I like Funyuns. That's my thing, right? If I can't find Funyuns, I will get plain Lay's potato chips or plain Fritos, okay? But my sister, She's like, you don't have nothing in this house. So my niece, baby, we call her me and Bree's baby, right? So she
Mm-hmm.
say, your child comes over there and she don't even have any snacks. Listen, when that baby come over there, I take her to the store. I let her get whatever she want, so she can eat. All while she there, she can snack. She can do her thing. But when she go, her snacks going with her. Okay? Because God knows, like I know, to thine own self be true. To thine own self be true, meaning know thyself. Okay? I know that if I am looking at that candy or if I'm looking at those chips and I keep passing by, after a while, the chips are gonna jump in my hand. You know what I'm saying? The candy is gonna jump up on my lip. So why would I cause that candy or those chips to run after me? I'm not gonna do that. So I'll just send it right on home with her, and I won't cause those products to gain legs.